So I have lots of boxes of bits. It's the end of April, the heater's on because it's freezing. We've finally had the kit turn up to refurbish it. In the meanwhile, I have been plating various bits and pieces, and as you can see, they've come out quite nice. So let's see if I can remember how to put this carburettor back together. I have stuck some brake caliper paint on the cast iron bit, so hopefully that won't rust. Get it on. Right, I'm referring to my original video because it's been a few weeks and I can't remember. So that needle jet goes in there. Little jet into that one there. Same with that one there. Emulsion tube into the next hole. Then the spring, that one there with a ball bearing pointing downwards, and then a blanking one with a new washer on it. That's them bits there done. Next bits will be these. Getting that way up with the washer on. Bigger screwdriver on them, it's better, don't want to damage them. Right, let's make a start on the bottom piece. So, remember, right, that one goes in there, like that. It's not jamming, which is good. Righty, so complete guesswork. That one sits in there like that. We then had this piece here with a tube through it. I just need to refer to my video again because I'm an idiot.
1 minute later.
Alright, I'm back. Tubey bit goes up that way. I think that just pinches in at the moment. We then have that piece that sits on like that. That horrible crappy bit was on there, if I remember right. Which way round did that go? Can't remember. Hang on a minute.
1 minute later.
There's a little dimple on the bottom there that should sit in there like that. That onto there like that, and then a nut on a washer on the end when I can find it. I ain't got the right size spanner here, have I? It's a 12. Hang on a minute.
1 minute later.
I'm not very good at this YouTube thing, am I? I'm going to nip up. Do. It's all free flowing there. And get the doodah back on. See, there's still a bit of tarnish in there, so that'll go up that way, like that. teeny tiny screws. Don't drop any screws. It flaps around nicely in there, so that's that one in. So far so goodly. Right, so this one we have the shaft with the stop on it. Goes in there. What I'll do, I'll shove the butterfly on first and stop the shaft sliding around and disappearing whilst I'm trying to do things.
A few minutes later.
Right, I'm back. I think I've sussed it. There is a very slight difference in length on the holes there. They're closer towards one end. So if we go in that way, he says, with confidence, like that, they will fit. Operates nicely, nice and loose. Next bit is the springy sprung. Remember right, that spring, get that out of the way, hooked over there and into the little hole. So what we have is this nice little piece with a bar on. What I'm going to do is try and get a bit of tension on the spring. You probably can't see very well, but there is that spring we've just put on the shaft. I'm hoping like that. At the same time, try and get it into there, which I have just failed to do very miserably.
One eternity later.
So after a lot of messing around, I did work it out. I had this butterfly in the wrong way round. It should be sloping away that way. So when that one's closed, both closed, that one goes that way and that one goes that way. So the spring holds it closed. So I'll get the rest of this armature stuff back on and we'll get it put together, hopefully.
5 minutes later.
So that's all back together. We'll get the idle adjuster screw put back in. Screwdriver. Yeah, that'll be better. I tell you what, shall I put it in where the spring's on the right way round?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I'm not having a good day, am I? That's better. It's just there. Right. Next piece, we'll get the other butterfly in this end, which is that one off the top of my head. Goes back in there like that. There was an E-clip on there. Did I get a new E-clip in the pack? Yes, but not that size. Okay, that's a problem. We've got the original, which is that one. Back on. Wibbly wobbly butterfly, where's that gone? It's there. Which way is that going to go? Right, it's going to go that way. Need the 2 screws for it. There's one. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Right, I think that's that piece pretty much ready to go. We can put that air screw back in there. Spring on it. Don't go mental. I don't even know what the setting is on that. Will it bottom out? Bottoms out and will come out about 1.5 turns at a guess. I think that piece is pretty much ready to go. Right, we can get these top screws back in here. A couple of washers for them as well. Top banana. Not far off on that one now. Next job, we'll get the 2 pieces joined back together. A nice new washer. Lined up. Next one is a little jet that goes right in the bottom of the float bowl. There. There's my big screwdriver gone. That one in. Shall we get the top on? No, that don't happen often, does it? Get the gasket the right way around first time. Get a little line up. Am I using the right? I'm not using the right screws there, am I? Them. You can see these having to come back out because there is brackets to go on these. I won't nip them right up just yet. See, I told you screws had to come out, so on that side is a cable bracket. I'm guessing on the other side is this spring bracket. I think it goes that way around. That's that one. Happy days so far. Alright, let's get the base back on. Make sure we get the washer the right way round. Is that handed? I don't know. A little lump in there. Don't know what that's all about. So if we go, I don't know, that way. Not the best fitting washer, is it? Washer? Gasket? Christ on the bike, Sydney, sort yourself out. There's the ability to do anything today. Right, that's that back on. Make sure when you do it that is the right way round, because it won't go past that. Don't ask me how I know. Next piece to go on will be the throttle connection. I've left that crappy bit on there because I don't know the setup on the trike at the minute, and we'll sort that out when it all gets connected up. And put that on there. I've got to remember which way around it goes now. It goes that way. Push that onto there, and I've got a new star thing to go on there, he says, with these. Hang on, let me go get a socket. Little tapper. More. That'll do. Right, I think we'll look at the accelerator pump next. Got a new one in the kit. Lovely jubbly. I should just push it in there. Like that. Springs back nicely. You need the arm with the hooky bit. A little hooky bit that goes in there. Actually, it's between the two. Like that. Maybe not like that. That'll go on there. And then we need the linkage. Which is that one. We'll go all the way down from there to get everything the right way around there. Right, which is that one, which had all those washers and springs on it, like that. There's a washer on that one, not according to my thing. There's a hole, any hole's a goal. So that should now operate that. We're getting there, we are getting there. Right, should be a spring going from this one here. Will I get that on? Possibly not, I might have to take that back off again. Take that off again. From there, back up to there. Like that. Oh, much firmer. Very nice. Right, and the next little bar. Right, got the bracket off. That can go back in there like that. And onto there. Why is that popping out of there? That is the choke, isn't it? Why is that coming off of there? We need the little E-clip. Teeny tiny bloody E-clips.
3 hours later.
That got it. Choke will operate that. Happy days. Right, I'll get that bracket back on and the spring back on.
2,000 years later.
Right, next we can get the float in. Remembering that we had that little nylon-y washery thing that goes on there as well. Goes on the end of the shaft there. That's on there. Happy days. So a rubber seal. Lovely. Glass. Gasket. Should go on that. Just put the gasket in there. screw, because we all like a nice screw. I haven't gone mental with these screws because I don't want to crack the glass, because that would put me right in the poop, wouldn't it? Right, float valve. There's a washer on there at the minute. It will need setting with the level once it's actually on the trike and connected up to the fuel system. Put that in there. And then we can get this back on. Does it give me new? Yeah. Not forgetting the gauze filter. Sits on there like that. That will probably end up moving, so I haven't nipped it right up. And again, we'll sort it out when it gets connected up to the bike, trike, fuel system thing. But I think we're looking good there. So there we are then, a car back together. Very amateurish attempt, and as you can see I got quite a few bits mixed up and wrong, and I had a bit of a headache because I couldn't remember how to do things, but it all seems to be going properly. Working nice and loose, everything's flapping around, which is good. Well, the basic setup's to be done once it's fitted back on the trike. The engine isn't even in it yet, so we'll have to wait a little while for that. I hope you've had a laugh watching me do this. Thanks for watching.